More than a dozen Thomasville restaurants are coming together and donating a portion of their sales to Red Cross disaster relief. I'm Leanne Abu Tarbush, your Thomasville neighborhood reporter, and I'm taking a closer look at how their support is helping disaster relief efforts in South Georgia.
We're always struggling, as most nonprofits, to try to figure out ways to get additional revenue in. The need is always greater than the revenue stream.
Volunteer Mark Harmon, who's been leading this movement since 2015, tells me he came up with the idea when they were desperate to help the Red Cross in South Georgia. It started with 6 or 7 local restaurants in Thomasville dedicating 10% of their sales to disaster relief.
Anybody that's ever been through a traumatic event, home fire, a disaster, tornado, hurricane, they realize the importance of what the Red Cross does. I think once they've ever experienced it firsthand, they never forget.
And the effort has grown as the need for disaster relief continues to increase in South Georgia. The money raised this year will help with recovery efforts from previous hurricanes as well prepare for the upcoming hurricane season.
The trees that are down, the houses that are still damaged, all the blue tarps, the constant regulations that get involved with trying to get documentation through FEMA or to a local building department and get a contractor that can do the work for you, those pains still linger.
Last year alone, Thomasville restaurants raised nearly $12,000. This year, Harmon is hoping to raise more as the event has grown to include 18 Thomasville restaurants and 9 from Valdosta.
I did it last year. I didn't own the business before that. So last year and this year, so 2 years in a row. And it's a small town. It's a great community. Everyone likes to get involved in the community. So it's just another way for us to do our part.
Chris Rhodes, who owns Small Cakes in downtown Thomasville, says this is a perfect way to back a great cause, especially when food is such a big part of Thomasville.
There are a lot of places that, as locals, we have a hard time getting in because you've got so many people that are coming in from Tallahassee and Bainbridge and Albany for the food and the shopping. So it is one of the most vibrant downtowns.
If any restaurant wants to join next year, they can reach Mark Harmon through the city's outreach division. I'll have their contact information. I'll have their contact information. I'll have their contact information on our website, WTXL.tv. In Thomasville, I'm Leanne Abu Tarbush, ABC 27.